I'm at the National Speaking Convention in San Diego, and I've bumped into a great friend of the PSA in London, Nido Qubein. Nido, thank you very much indeed for joining us and sharing some of your wisdom with our members. Nido, tell me, what's the speaking industry doing going forward from 2014? What would your views be on it?
Well, it's sort of like everything else, things are changing, and somebody said for the timid change is frightening, and for the comfortable change is threatening, but for the confident change is opportunity. So speaking world, much like any other sector, is changing, and we have to change with it. The audiences are changing, the clients are changing. They have all kinds of challenges themselves, and as a result, we have to help them solve these challenges and overcome them. And so one should ask, essentially, what is the value added that I bring to that audience or that company, and then deliver on it. What are these changes? There's more mobility, there's more dependence on technology, there's more government regulation, more companies want to do more with less, so there's emphasis on efficiency. And I think the smart speakers, like you, Derek, and your members, the smart ones, are the ones who are adapting to all of that. They're the ones who are saying, let me make sure that what I say influences my audience and impacts the organization where my audience works and belongs.
What about technology in speaking? What's your view on that?
Well, technology is now taken over. We can't live without our iPhones and our iPads and our computers and all of that. But I think as far as speaking is concerned, more and more companies, of course, are using all kinds of advancements in technology to make for delivery of content. For example, the training world has changed measurably because now there are more efficient, less expensive ways to deliver the same content. So what speakers have to do is they have to say, I therefore must advance beyond those limitations. I must find new ways to deliver my ideas that are valuable and they're not so replaceable so quickly by some technological invention. So I think the speakers were just giving information. People are going to use them and discard them. And speakers are just imparting knowledge. People can replace them with other sources of knowledge. It's all about wisdom. It's all about credibility. It's all about influence. It's all about affecting change in a meaningful way, so that when you're done, when you're finished, the boss or the leadership there says, this speaker brought something amazing to our company, and we need to go back and debrief what he or she said. And we need to apply some of those ideas in our own units and our own businesses. When that happens, you create for yourself this enormous positioning factor where people want more of you. And that's really what it's all about. It's not about just going in, giving a speech, going in, doing a seminar, going in, doing a training. It's about the audience saying, this is so beneficial to me. This individual obviously has a lot of content or substance, and they can help me advance my goals and my objectives in life, and therefore how do I get more of them? That's the position that we need.
And when are we going to see you in London?
Well, I love London. It is a very expensive city. I actually was there not too long ago, Derek, and I was a guilty party for not calling you. But I was with my family, and we only spent 3 days, and it was cold, very cold, and very windy for some reason. And we went to this Lebanese restaurant, and I had like 7 or 8 people with me, and it cost me £1,200. And we didn't drink that much, and what we drank was cheap wine. This is incredible to me. So you need to lower your prices or create subsidies for poor people like me so I can come to London more often. I love London, and I love all of you, and you're exceptional professionals, and I'm honored to speak to you and to be with you.
Nido, you need to read my book on negotiating, because we've got you a deal at that Lebanese restaurant. So next time you're in London, you call me.
So you mean instead of £1,200, would it be $1,199?
It probably would be. Nido, thanks very much.
Thank you.